What's going on, guys? Radio Graffiti here, and today I want to talk to you guys about Fast X. I will be going into the spoilers, so if you have not seen this movie, you may want to come back to this after you've seen it. Or if you don't care about that kind of thing. Otherwise, welcome. Okay, so I'm one of the few people who actually really like the Fast and Furious movies. I think 5, 6, and 7 are fucking great. First one's pretty good too. 8 isn't that bad, but kind of a falling off point. 9 was pretty bad. Don't really care for 2 and 3. Fourth one is just mid as fuck. And this one is just really bonkers. Let me explain. Okay, so the Fast and Furious movies are known for having insane action, like just the most ridiculous fucking shit ever. Just bad dialogue, crazy ass action scenes. But all the fight scenes in this movie are really bizarre. It's like it's everything wrong with fight scenes nowadays. Cause if all the fight scenes in this film, it's like all the main characters are fucking John Wick. They never lose any fights. They barely even get any scratches on their face. These people, they survive car crashes. They get little to no injuries at all. At one point in the movie, someone's car explodes and it tips over and she doesn't even have a single scratch on her face when realistically she'd probably be burned to shit and she had to go to the hospital for like weeks. But hey, whatever. And Dominic Toretto, he has like super strength and he is literally like a superhero with his race car. He can flip that thing all over the place to however he wants to. There's like no fucking laws of physics or gravity that applies to him, and they actually kind of address that in the film, which is really bizarre that the Fast and Furious movies are meta about themselves. But whatever. But yeah, all the fight scenes that happen in the film, and I'm talking a lot about the fight scenes because that's pretty much the main appeal of the Fast and Furious movies. It's the crazy ass action scenes and all that kind of shit. It was really whack. Like there wasn't anything that really stood out as being different or unique. No action scenes I'm gonna remember or want to rewatch. They're all just really mid. Every time a character gets into a fight, they're automatically just super powerful. There's multiple times throughout this film where women who weigh probably like 120 pounds beat up a bunch of grown-ass men in fucking body armor. I don't care how much karate you know or how good you are at martial arts, there's absolutely no fucking way you're gonna be able to take down a 220 pound man in fucking body armor that easily. It's just really ridiculous. Not to mention these people, they have guns and for some reason they have to run up to the fucking main character to shoot them. It's just typical shit like that. The same thing you see in all the bad action movies nowadays. Just, they're not well choreographed. They don't service the plot at all. They're not well shot. It's just a bunch of noise just to entertain brain dead people. These movies are just ridiculous. And the whole idea that Jason Momoa is the son of some random dude who died in Fast 5, it's just ridiculous. Like, who actually believes this? This is just a bunch of bullshit they made up because they had actually nowhere to go for a story. And what's up with all the fucking villains of the past movies just getting invited to the barbecue now? Like, wasn't John Cena the villain of the last movie and now all of a sudden he's all good and a part of the family now? Like, oh yeah, Jacob, you're one of our own now, even though you were literally the main villain of the last film. Not to mention Shaw was the villain of fucking the 7th film. And he's in here hanging out with the guy he tried to kill. Like, these quote-unquote villains just turn good so easily. And this movie ends on a cliffhanger where they try to pretend like Dominic and his son are gonna die, as if anyone actually believes that. Like, yeah, right, we just watched an entire film where this guy is literally unstoppable. We don't really believe that you're gonna blow him up like that. Like that's some kind of a cliffhanger. A cliffhanger only works if it's somewhat believable. Everyone knows Dom isn't gonna die like that, so your cliffhanger is whack, and it's actually laughable if you'd end it like that. And they don't even choose to end it like that. They choose to end it on Gal Gadot having a cameo, which makes no sense at all. These movies are so fucking ridiculous. Like, I didn't like that they brought Han back for, which one was it? The last one? There's no stakes if you're gonna bring back every character who dies. Not only do they not kill any characters in this film, but they actually keep bringing them back. So you're actually going in the opposite direction. You're supposed to be killing off these people, but instead you're bringing more back. How many more fucking characters can we add to this franchise? There's already too many characters. You got Ludacris, you got Tyrese, you got the hot girl from Furious 7, you got Letty, you got Dom, you got his sister, you got his son, you got Uncle Jacob, you got Shaw, you got Hobbs. The list goes on and on. I'm gonna be here all day trying to list everybody that's in this family of Doms. The dude's family grows by like 5 people every movie. It's getting hard to keep track, and now they're introducing even more characters like Brie Larson and then the girl from the Suicide Squad movie. Holy shit, I'm losing track, man. And then there's a credit scene where The Rock apparently is coming back. What the fuck? Did they just film this because his Black Adam movie flopped and he was like, well, I guess I'll go back to the Fast franchise now. So it's like him and Vin Diesel were beefing for like the past couple of years. Whatever, he's in this movie now. Where the fuck has he been at for the past movie or two? Guy's been MIA, and then all of a sudden he comes back. It feels like The Rock reached out last minute and said, hey, can I film a cameo for this movie? Because it literally makes no sense at all why he's suddenly back. Whatever. But yeah, outside of all that stuff, the movie was just pretty whatever. The jokes are just stale as fuck. Don't really care about any of the characters anymore. They all just do the same shit every movie. Ludacris and Tyrese just have this little thing of going back and forth, arguing like little bitches, always trying to roast each other, trying to be the comic relief when really it's not funny at all. It's the same shit they do every movie. It's nothing new. It's just tiring. Like, can we please just kill these characters off? They're so annoying. And then Letty goes on some kind of journey by herself with, what is her name? Charlize Theron? They're just kind of chilling for the whole movie. I don't even know where that was supposed to go. And then John Cena is just chilling with Dom's son, who I swear he was just white a couple movies ago. Wasn't he just like a newborn a couple movies ago, and now the kid's like already 12? We had all the other actors look exactly the same. Whatever. Just whatever. I don't know. It's a Fast and Furious movie. The last thing I'm going to do is judge them for changing the characters' race and age. That's the least ridiculous thing about these movies. So whatever at this point. Who even gives a fuck? Just go full crazy. Those are my thoughts on Fast X. It was just really bonkers movie. Jason Momoa was doing his best impression of the Joker. He was kind of entertaining as a villain. It's better than him just being all dark and serious and, ooh, I'm so intimidating, Dominic Toretto. He seemed like he was really having fun with the role, so that kind of made it a lot more enjoyable to watch the film. His performance alone is worth checking out the film, in my opinion. But yeah, it's my thoughts on the movie. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below.